Hello everybody, welcome. So you might have just got this magic trackpad keyboard, and recently I've been thinking, we all know the beloved MacBook, right? I've been using the MacBook for quite some time now, and I do enjoy the keyboard and trackpad experience. So I've got this old lightning port magic mouse, and I decided, you know what? Why don't we buy the magic trackpad and just use the Mac Mini like a laptop? But of course, if you didn't know, there is a problem that I didn't know until now. So let me tell you the problem. As you can see, usually people would work with the mouse and keyboard like this, right? However, most of us use the MacBook Air. A lot of people use the MacBook like this. We're all used to the keyboard, we're used to the mouse. Everything's nice, you can rest your hands here and do everything, right? We all know that. However, I found a problem with the magic trackpad. Let me show you. So we all know that this feels good. However, if we try to do that with the Apple trackpad, look what happens. Yeah, it just doesn't work. As you can see, if we tried the same layout with the MacBook, first of all, your palms are clicking and it's not even. That's the problem with this. It's not even. You kind of have to force your way to use it like this, but then the whole point of having the trackpad was so you don't have to move your arm left and right, left and right. The whole purpose of the trackpad was so you don't have to move your hands. Everything's there. However, it's not even, as you could see. So how did I come up with a solution? Well, first of all, I tried something like this. First of all, I tried using the actual trackpad box as a leverage, but as you could tell, I still have that same kind of issue. That doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So what else did I try? Some power banks to put to the side here like that. And you know, it felt alright. However, it still isn't right. So I need to find a solution to fix this, because right now I want to use the Magic Trackpad and Magic Keyboard like a MacBook Air without all this. Doesn't work. They're not even. So one solution I have found so far is something like this. Let me show you. First of all, we're going to grab a trackpad. As you can see, it's quite thick. However, if we simply fold it like so, put the Magic Keyboard back, as you could see, with a bit of, it's leveled now, and actually this works. However, you're just gonna have to either find a smaller mouse pad or something. Yeah, like this. You know, you fold the trackpad like so and kind of just put the keyboard on top, and surprisingly, 2 folds of the mouse pad actually fits with the actually aligns. So now it's alright. It's leveled without buying those expensive acrylic molds, you know. It's fine. I'm sure if you get a smaller mouse pad and fold it, this setup here is fine. You know, now the setup, it's leveled. And then now with the double layered mouse pad, it's also leveled. Now, to a degree though, of course, you could tell that the trackpad is incredibly much significantly larger than the keyboard. So I don't understand, because with the keyboard here, as you can see, it literally matches. So as you could tell, with the Magic Keyboard, they got everything right. They mimicked the laptop size, everything's good. It's only the trackpad that's the issue. As you can see, the trackpad's extremely larger. So now you usually are used to having your wrists on these 2 things here. With the trackpad, you are now bumping into the edges. You're now bumping to the edges, and it's terrible. So Apple, what's wrong with you? So Apple, you gotta fix that. That's the issue right there. It's annoying. Trying to mimic it. You got the keyboard right, good job, but your trackpad is just completely awful. The fact that I have to do some engineering and use a mouse pad to even get these leveled is already crazy enough. So at least now with this kind of setup here, it's to a degree it's usable now. All right, having the mousepad layer and making the things even will increase editing speeds, or will help with editing. Now it's all right. Now we could finally scroll like this, and it's good. It's good. It's good. You know, it's good. Same as this here. It's good. Again, though, I really enjoy the amount of freedom you have on the keyboard. Look how everything's good. Your wrists ain't bumping the things. However, with this setup here, you're gonna have to kind of adapt, I guess. But still, I find myself bumping the edges every now and then. You see, I will still end up bumping the edges when I'm try editing like this. So yeah, if you're buying the Apple Magic Trackpad, keep that in mind, that it's not like a laptop. You're not gonna have the same effects. It's too big. You're not gonna have the same size things. So either you adapt, or the thing you might just have to do, but then that kind of negates the whole purpose of it, is you're gonna just have to end up, if you don't want to do this annoying mousepad system, you're gonna just have to end up using them side by side. Because one thing about the keyboard and the trackpad is that they've got the same angle, as you can see. So it looks like Apple's repurposed the trackpad to basically be used like this, which, I mean, now you still have to do this. You can't just do that. You have to do this. You have to do that. Ding, 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 ding. Bruh. Why can't you just have it simple like the MacBook? The MacBook's design is just so much better. All you gotta do is just that, and everything's in space. You know, the thumb movement, the wrist movement, everything's good. You know, no bumping. The trackpad doesn't even get touched because it's flat. It's even, so there's no bumping. Everything's good. You know, it's perfect. I would say I'm so used to this. It's great. Then, boom, bam. Oh, I'm bumping into it. I'm bumping into it. And sometimes with my fingers touching it, it's... This ain't right. It's not good. And then, of course, if you try... Even if you even out the Magic Keyboard with the trackpad, so they're somewhat leveled, you're still gonna... I mean, this is better than before when it's flat. So now that they're even, it's alright. However, you're still gonna end up with the little bump. Well, actually, again though, it's like here, using the layout like this, it's significantly better. It's probably the best thing you can do without buying any kind of adaptation cases, which is like almost the same price as the key. Like, what's the point? So you're kind of just going to have to do something like that. Get a smaller mouse pad. Have it double layered, because it seems like double layered is almost perfect for it. You're not going to really bump into it too much. But at the end of the day, this system here should be fine. That's really the only solution I could think of right now. You know, use a thick mouse pad. And yeah, that should be it. Honestly, that's good. However, I could get used to it. I've a smaller mouse pad or something. But overall, it's nothing compared to the Mac Mint. It's just nothing, it's nothing compared to this. It's not the same. I mean, look, keyboard. Yup, very good. Keyboard basically is the exact same. What's wrong with your trackpad, bro? Why are your trackpad so massive? Well, there's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. The only reason you want a trackpad is to have the gestures and the smooth movement for editing and things. You should just get like a MacBook Pro or something. Like fuck it. Like fuck this, bro.